Hello Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your March love forecast for the 1st all the way through the 15th of March. General advice as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout this reading and take from it what makes sense for you personally and release the rest. I'll be using these 4 decks here, 2 of my own, and this one is by Mystic Moon, The Love Journey by Bridget of Divine Essentials. I've already pre-shuffled everything. We're going to pull a card from each deck from the top, and let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot to see your opening messages for the first half of the month. If you happen to resonate with this reading, part 2, the extended version, will be available on my Patreon page. That link is down below. And also if you are interested in your own personal private reading. All right, so let's begin, Capricorn, and see what the messages are here. So these 2 decks focusing more so on the darker aspects of your relationships, and this focuses more so on the lighter side of it. So let's see. Let's start with some challenging messages here. We do have negative Nancy. So this represents a divine feminine who is a real Debbie Downer, a party pooper, hates to see their ex happy, wallows in their own misery and self-pity, a pessimist. So if this makes sense for your situation, Capricorn, some of you guys could be dealing with a feminine who happens to be an ex and they're wanting to just create drama here. Let's see. And then we've got sell out, all right? So maybe it could be a divine feminine ex who ended up selling out either for another partnership or however way that's presenting itself here. Let's grab one from this deck. We do have the horse. So the horse representing the Chinese zodiac horse. So starting from 1918, 1930, 1942, 54, 66, and 78, and then it occurs every 12 years after. So here's what this card says. You'll enjoy spending time with your non-routine oriented love partner. They love a good adventure and no doubt they'll want you along for the ride. If traveling is your thing, then you've found your ideal mate. You and your love will be galloping off into the sunset before you know it. Happy trails. So this could be representing a past partnership and some of the drama that you have been through. This could represent more so the happier aspects of your partnerships, either where you're at right now or what's coming in for you in the future. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this last one. My love is as vast as the ocean and deeper than the sea. So if this represents an ex, for example, okay, and this could be a chapter of your life that you've worked very hard at detaching from. This could represent somebody that you're either already with or somebody new that comes in. All right, so we'll go ahead and clarify and see what this is all about, starting with some tarot messages here. All right, Capricorn. So whoever negative Nancy is, if this is your story, you already know who this person represents. So let's grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Luna tarot deck here. I'm also getting, perhaps, Capricorn, that you could have been dealing with somebody that failed to see the amazing value that the partnership had, thinking that they could find something or someone better, somebody who had something more that they felt they could offer. Maybe it ended up not being the case. I'm also getting for some of you that you have an ex who just doesn't want to see you happy, plain and simple. So if you happen to be representing the masculine energy, and again, it's just energy, so masculine energy could be a man or a woman, and somebody, an ex specifically, as it's coming through here, that just doesn't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you move on. They want to be miserable, you know, and enjoying in that misery. Let's go ahead and see. They could also have regrets that you guys are no longer together. Look at this. 10 of Swords. So this relationship with your ex, it does seem that it was a very painful ending. Okay. That could also be why they are perhaps feeling a little bit bitter. Maybe at this point you've moved on, you have recovered from whatever this represents. Yeah, that's a very painful ending right there. Ten of Swords, not a fun energy whatsoever. It failed, it collapsed. And so now you've got the Magician here. You're being given these tools to help manifest something or someone better in your life. So you don't ever have to just settle. You don't ever have to sell out for something that just is not meant to be a part of your future, unless you've already done that, you know? So the Magician is here to help you manifest your ideal mate, your ideal partner. Could be coming through as this horse, you know, somebody that you really can ride off into the proverbial sunset with and be very happy. We do have the Nine of Pentacles, someone coming through as being very self-sufficient. Now, Pentacles representing your own earth energy, Capricorn. So maybe right now, financially, you're doing well, but you could also be single and solo and independent, which I feel if this is where you're at, you're okay with that. You know, you'd rather wait for the right kind of love rather than settling for somebody that just isn't right for you, you know? So maybe right now things are just stuck when it comes to your partnerships or when it comes to a particular situation with an ex-partner here. You know, you guys are just at odds with one another. And just the way I'm seeing this, you know, just live your best life. That's the best revenge, honestly. You know, don't even focus on that type of energy that they're throwing at you, because if you don't let it affect you, it's not going to matter anyway. They can be miserable, they can be negative, and they could be wallowing in that type of energy. But if they're just running into roadblocks because you're not letting it affect you, fantastic. That's the way I see that. So let's grab another card here. So if it's stuck because you know that it's no longer meant to go anywhere, then it's time perhaps to take advantage of the Magician's energy here and manifest your ideal person if you haven't already. Let's grab another card here. Queen of Cups. Okay, so Divine Feminine, you're coming in as this beautiful Queen of Cups. You could also have water in your chart, okay, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but it doesn't have to be just water signs. This is a very intuitive Divine Feminine here. So maybe, you know, you have to just focus on trusting that what your heart is telling you, what your intuition is picking up off of, is the right thing. So, you know, try not to let good old negative Nancy here affect the direction that you are going, because you're meant for a great future here. You've got the Magician showing up for you. So even if things are not moving in your love life, just know that you're meant to create movement eventually through connecting with the right person. All right, Capricorn. So let's go ahead and continue to explore this situation, what's coming in for you the first half of March in part 2 of your reading if you're interested. Again, that link is down below. Otherwise, that's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.